Once upon a time, in a small farm on the outskirts of a small town, there lived a boy named Buddy. Buddy was a lively and curious boy, who loved exploring every corner of the farm. He would run around chasing the chickens, play hide and seek with the goats, and pet the cows. However, there was one thing that Buddy did not like: fruit. Buddy had never been fond of fruits, no matter how much his parents tried to convince him otherwise. They would offer him apples, bananas, and oranges, but Buddy would always refuse to eat them. Instead, he would ask for a piece of bread or a slice of cheese, which made his parents worry about his health. Buddy's parents were farmers, and they had always believed in living off the land. They grew all sorts of fruits and vegetables on their farm and always made sure that their family had access to fresh and healthy food. But despite their best efforts, Buddy still refused to eat fruit. One day, Buddy's parents decided to have a family meeting. They were concerned about Buddy's health and wanted to figure out a way to get him to eat more fruits. Buddy's mom, Mrs. Johnson, suggested that they make a fruit salad together. She thought that if Buddy was involved in the process of making the salad, he might be more likely to try it. Buddy's dad, Mr. Johnson, agreed with his wife and suggested that they make it into a game. He said they could each pick a fruit and then try to guess which fruit the other person picked. If they guessed correctly, they could add their fruit to the salad. Buddy was hesitant at first, but he loved spending time with his parents, so he agreed to play the game. They went out to the garden and each picked a fruit. Buddy's dad picked an apple, Mrs. Johnson picked a banana, and Buddy picked a carrot. "Oh, Buddy, that's not a fruit," said his dad, trying to stifle a laugh. Buddy looked down at the carrot, feeling embarrassed. He had forgotten that carrots weren't fruits. But his parents didn't scold him or make him feel bad. Instead, they encouraged him to keep trying. They played the game a few more times, and soon the fruit salad was complete. Buddy's parents had picked a peach, a pear, a plum, and some grapes. Buddy wasn't sure if he wanted to try it, but his parents had made it with so much love and care that he didn't want to disappoint them. He took a small spoonful and put it in his mouth. To his surprise, it was delicious. The juicy and sweet taste of the fruit made Buddy's taste buds dance with joy. He looked up at his parents, who were both smiling at him. "See, Buddy? Fruits can be really tasty," said Mrs. Johnson. Buddy nodded, still savoring the flavor in his mouth. He realized that he had been missing out on something really special all these years. From that day on, Buddy started to explore the farm in a new way. He would go around looking for different types of fruits that he had never tasted before. He discovered a peach tree, a plum tree, and even a grapevine. Each fruit was different, but they all tasted amazing. Buddy could not believe that he had been missing out on such delicious treats all these years. As Buddy started to eat more fruits, he also started to feel better. He had more energy and was able to run faster and longer than ever before. He could see how his parents were happy that he was eating healthier, and he was proud of himself for trying new things.